Scrambled eggs. There are so many different ways to make scrambled eggs. This is the way that I like the most at the moment. So I have 4 eggs, butter, King of Flavor MSG, curry powder, cumin powder, pepper, salt, and some sugar. First things first, we'll crack some eggs. Now for the seasoning part. I'll do a little bit of salt. Pinch of sugar. Touch of pepper. A little bit of cumin powder. Some curry powder. Last but definitely not least, MSG. That's about enough. Now this sort of seasoning spice blend works for me because it reminds me of the Hong Kong style curry. Now the only thing left to do is to beat the eggs and beat them really, really hard. This looks pretty good. It's pretty smooth. There's some bubbles. Let's head over to the stove. So for this recipe, I need the pan to get reasonably hot. And I'm turning the heat up to medium high. And I'm gonna let this preheat for a bit. Now the pan is still preheating. I'm gonna put my butter in now. This is about a tablespoon. Now the butter is gonna tell me when the pan is ready. Now this is all the butter that I'm gonna add to this dish. I'm not gonna be chucking like half a stick of butter into my scrambled eggs. That's for a different method. For this one, I'm just gonna let this butter melt, let the pan get up to temperature, and drop the eggs. Okay, now I got some sizzlage, and it's time to drop the eggs. Give them one last mix. That goes straight in. You want to let it sit for a quick second. Now once it kind of starts to set around the edge, take your spatula, push, pull, push, pull. Keep doing that. I like to use like long strokes so I get these like sheets. I'm just gonna keep doing this for a bit and let the runny bits fill the void, if you will. That way everything kind of cooks evenly. And this is not gonna take long. Few more pushes and pulls. And this is pretty much done. I'm gonna take it off the heat. Just kind of give them one last mix. I like my eggs kind of runny, so this is good for me. Scrape off any of the bits that kind of get stuck. And this is it. This is done. This goes out onto a plate. Sunday brunch, scrambled eggs, grocery store croissant, good old blueberry yogurt. Now it's mostly set. See? But it's still really soft. Oh, wow. Don't need a knife. You also don't need a spoon. So it's like these sheets. Again, it reminds me of the Hong Kong style curry that I very much enjoy eating. It's a little bit sweet, not spicy. I don't think like Hong Kong style curry is spicy at all, but it's got good flavor. And that touch of MSG is the magic part. You don't need a lot of fat in this. I just added a little bit of butter at the beginning, that's it. Oh, this croissant is disgusting. But the eggs are so good though. These are what I call sheets or ribbons, as opposed to like the curds you get if you do like French or English style. I feel like this way of making scrambled eggs is easier, because you get the visual cue of the butter sizzling and you know when to drop the eggs. And then once you drop it in, you just kind of like, you know, move things around so that every bit gets cooked kind of evenly, and then pull it out, you're done. This is like pretty easy, I think. I think it's the balance between curry powder, sugar, and MSG. Just brings out, you know, that savoriness from the eggs that's sometimes missing. If you still have something against MSG, I urge you to do your independent research, you know, and find out for yourself. Oh, still disgusting. All right, so scrambled eggs. This can easily be done within 10 minutes if you like start preheating your pan while you beat and season your eggs, you know. And you got breakfast within 10 minutes. It's really good, really like it. I think it's easy to make. If you overcook it a little bit, it's still gonna be good. If you undercook it a little bit, it's still gonna be good. So yeah, make that. And like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll be back next week with I don't even know what. But that's how things be sometimes, you know? I'm out.